Donald Trump has confirmed he is announcing a national emergency on Friday to bypass Congress and get funding for a wall on the border with Mexico.
We're going to be signing today and registering national emergency. And it's a great thing to do because we have an invasion of drugs, invasion of gangs, invasion of people, and it's unacceptable.
Live now to Caleb Morpin for more on this. Hi Caleb, welcome to the programme. So how significant is this national emergency?
Well, viewers will recall that the United States just had its longest government shutdown in all of its history, as Congress refused to give funding to Donald Trump for his wall. Now, in order to essentially prevent another shutdown, because rather than risking trying to battle Congress once again, we see Donald Trump declaring a national state of emergency, in order to secure funding for his border wall. This is essentially being done, and there won't be another shutdown of Congress and the president disagreeing about what to do about it. Now, the response of the Democrats and of many critics of Donald Trump has been to declare this potentially to be a constitutional crisis. We've heard some saying that Donald Trump himself is a national emergency, and we actually heard Nancy Pelosi, who is the Speaker of the House, a Democratic leader in Congress. We heard her floating the idea that in the future, a Democratic president might be able to do the same thing around other issues. This is Nancy Pelosi.
You want to talk about a national emergency? Let's talk about today, the one-year anniversary of another manifestation of the epidemic of gun violence in America. That's a national emergency. Why don't you declare that emergency, Mr. President? I wish you would. But a Democratic president can do that. Democratic president can declare emergencies as well.
Now, Donald Trump is invoking the National Emergency Act of 1976, which is a law that has been frequently used by many different presidents to declare national emergencies around many different issues. For example, Bill Clinton declared 6 national emergencies. George W. Bush declared 10, and Barack Obama declared 11. Most of the time, these national emergencies were declared in order to impose sanctions on a country. And at this point, there are 30 national emergencies that are still in effect, and there have been a total of 50 that have been declared since 1976, when this law was created. Now, Donald Trump said in his remarks that he fully expects this to be challenged in court. He expects this to be appealed all the way up to the U.S. Supreme Court. However, he says that he feels it is absolutely necessary to do in order to deal with the problem of violence and criminal activity near the U.S. border. So at this point, we are expecting strong opposition from the Democratic Party. Democratic Party leaders will no doubt be speaking up in opposition to it. But Donald Trump spoke to the press, spoke to the country, and said that he is indeed taking this action to declare a national emergency in order to build his border wall, which was a central aspect of his presidential campaign.